I have discovered that staying on track is not necessarily the easiest thing to do. But we have to stay on track. We have to be able to come to a place in our lives where we are sure that we know who we are. It's the only way to stay on track is to know who we are and what we're made for. And so for me, understanding who I am and what I'm made for goes back many, many years ago. From when I was a young person hanging out with my friends. They would always come to me and ask me for advice. That's how I fit in. I was the calm one. I was the one with the car. Well, until David got, a car. David was very good about getting cars. We won't go into that. He might listen to this. So, anyway. But I was the one that the guys and the girls talked to about the guys and the girls. Didn't know what that meant. But I come to find out what it is later on in life, and staying on track with what God has called you to be or called me to be has been a life's work. I've had many people tell me who I am. A pastor, whatever. So, until you get to that place where you know who you are and what you're made for, it's very hard to stay on track. A couple things that I know I need to do in my life, and maybe this is true in yours, but this is my video, so. But I honestly think it's good for everyone, which is the reason why I'm doing it. A couple things I need to do is, first of all, stay in the very, very present and be active in doing what I do in the present. In other words, working on my destiny. I was listening to Oprah Winfrey today, have been for the last few days, and I think the way she puts it is, accept it, forget the past, take responsibility, and move forward. I like that. Accept it, forgive the past, take responsibility, and move forward. Accept where I've put myself. Forgive the past mistakes I made, not anyone else. Forgiving everyone else is a given. No one is in charge of your destiny. No one is coming to save us, the way Dr. Higginbotham has said it to someone that I know. No one's coming to save us, and I agree with that. No one's coming to save us. No one's coming to help you. If they're coming to you, it's probably because they need your help. So no one is coming to help you. And I stand by this particular thing because I think it's important to understand you have to build your own team. It may be your pastor, it may be your doctor, it may be your accountant, it may be your girlfriend, it may be your guy friend, it may be your this, it may be your that. But you have to build your own core. In business, you may have a CPA, you may have an assistant, you may have a product manager or whatever. But in every sphere, you have to build your team around staying on track. So I've also said that you have to have mentors. You have to have Jetness, the way one of my friends, Derek, puts it. You have to. You have to have what you would consider friends or people on your level, and you have to be bringing someone with you, which are my guys in Kenya. So to stay on track, even though it may seem like a very simple thing, there are moving pieces to creating anything. And then one part that I need to work on is just leaving it all in God's hands. I live a very intentional life to build a life strategy wrapped around helping people become successful. For me, it's through things like this, but also through the financial industry, where I can show people how things work. And so I'm hoping to attract the absolute best talent, whether in marketing or providing these services. It has been challenging for me to build. One thing I've discovered is everybody's not going to believe in your dream. Even though all things are possible, some people say, yeah, but for you. But you need to be okay with that. And you need to, we all need to be okay with that. And we need to trust God. Talking to myself, just need to trust God. Trust the Creator. I don't know what you say for you, but for me, it's through the life experience of Christ, who operated his best work in Jesus, the Son of God. And until we can see ourselves on track, working towards our goal, and until we're willing to pay the price of rejection and fears and whatever, I just don't believe we can actually accomplish everything that we're called to be. And we can't give up. We have to keep moving forward. And yeah, this is a message for me, because I, like David, have to encourage myself.